Alrighty, welcome back to the Wizard Den. Today we're going to be speaking on how to go from a armchair magician to a practitioner and how to do it. So the way to do it is just by going out there and doing it. But how do we do that? The biggest thing that gets in the way of people doing it is setting up your conjurations ahead of time, okay? If you set up your conjurations ahead of time, you'll be alright. For real. You need to set up 4 conjurations. It's 4 conjurations deep. You're going to have to get all your details, everything. Set up your ends. The elemental circle, which is your LVRP. They call it an elemental circle when it comes to working with the demons instead of the angels, okay? But you have the elemental circle that has Belial, Leviathan, Floros, and Lucifer. Then you have a Maimon that you want to have guide you through the process. So there's a conjuration for him. That's 5 conjurations. Or 4 conjurations and a license of departure. Excuse me. But if you have that set up, that'll help you tremendously. Getting it set up will take about 2 hours, give or take. Okay? And that's if you're taking your time, which I do. I take my time. I put my soul into those conjurations. You don't need to. You can do the same conjuration over and over and over, but I like each conjuration to be, set up for that specific spirit, and it makes my success rate go from here to here, okay? And that's one of the biggest factors, putting your imagination, your soul, your everything into this conjuration. That way when you say it, it comes from you. And a different place every time, okay? And it helps a lot. Another thing is when you get to being a practitioner, a lot of your time is going to go away to this because you're going to get more serious about reading books. Whereas if you're an armchair magician, chances are you stop being a technical armchair magician because you stop reading. Because you get bored of it because you're not doing nothing. You're spending all your time on the internet pretending to be a magician that you're not. But that's all I can think of. That's the biggest thing. You need the 2 conjurations, which sometimes need to be repeated. So you might, put it times 2 if no spirit contact. You know what I mean? Then you also have the conjuration of the offering and request, okay? And then you have the last thing, which, you can call it conjuration. It's technically a conjuration. The license to depart. And the ending out conjuration with more ends. Make sure you have your ends scattered about. I do a set of 3 ends in between every conjuration. That's what I do. And then sometimes when I sit there in silence and stuff like that, and I'm sitting there waiting for a spirit contact, I like to sit there, and when my imagination is going, I repeat the end 3 more times. And before I go into the next conjuration, I repeat the end 3 more times. Doing this kind of stuff and being overbearing about it isn't overbearing when you're trying to reach out to a spirit, a demon. It's not. It's just helpful. That's the best I can give you, the best advice I can give you, because you need to have this stuff set up in advance. You need to have your conjurations written out. That's the biggest thing. If you have that written out, that'll take you from being an armchair magician to an actual practitioner, because then all you have to do is read off a page. Page 1, you have your elemental circle with the 6 spirits, your 4 directions, north, east, south, and west. Then you have Satan up. You just read that, flip the page. That's 1 page. Even if you have extra space, done. 1 page. Next 2 conjurations, 1 page. And then your offering and your request conjuration is 1 page. And then your license of departure is that last page, or on the back side of that page. And you just flip along while you're doing it and read along it will work. That will take you from having no success to having success. Most people that just, they think they go into an evocation just saying the name of the spirit a few times while looking at the sigil, and that's it. No, you have to say conjurations along with it too, my friend. Ends along with it too. And that will make you successful. That's how you become a successful magician, using conjurations. I can give examples, if it's needed. If it's needed, let me know. I'll do a full example. I will record an actual ritual that I do from start to end. I will show me doing offerings, giving my offering of blood. It will show everything, okay? You will be able to hear me speaking the conjurations. You will hear me speak the elemental circle into reality and get my manifestation of the spirit, as well as the manifestation of my request. You will be able to see these things and hear them being spoken in real time, which I think is something that y'all need to see, so you have a blueprint to how you're supposed to do it. So I will go ahead and do that. But yeah, you need to write this stuff out. It's going to take a couple hours, and if you're going to do it differently every day, it's going to take 2 hours a day at least. That means uninterrupted, so your imagination can roam, and you can make it rhyme or whatever you want to do and write it out. You can use mine as a blueprint and then change the words, change the rhythm, and do whatever you want. But it will 100% help you to have those conjurations written out. Take 2 hours to yourself, and that's if you take long, which I do. But all right, that's everything. So peace out.